You ever feel like you're shouting into the void? You've built something great, you have this brilliant idea, but you're not totally sure if anyone is really listening? Well, today we're gonna fix that. We're not just talking about knowing of your customers, we're talking about really, truly understanding them. Let's get into it. So, let me ask you this right off the bat. Do you really know your customers? It sounds so simple, right? But the gap between who we think they are and who they actually are can be massive. And honestly, that gap is where so many businesses stumble. Getting this right isn't just a nice to have, it's everything. So, how do we close that gap? Well, it's not about guesswork or just, throwing things at the wall to see what sticks. It's about a clear process called customer recognition. Think of it as your roadmap to making a real, authentic connection. At its heart, customer recognition is actually pretty straightforward. It's all about answering two huge questions. First, what do people need? And second, who are they as people? That's it. It's a simple two-part journey, and we're gonna walk through both of those crucial steps right now. Okay, time to put on your detective hat. Seriously, the first step is all about becoming a customer detective. We're on the hunt for clues, those little breadcrumbs of data that show us what our customers are actually searching for, the problems that are keeping them up at night, what they really, truly want. And every good detective has a toolkit, right? For us, that toolkit has three essentials: keyword research, focus groups, and social listening. Now, these aren't just corporate buzzwords. These are the actual keys we can use to unlock what our customers really need. Let's break them down. First up, keyword research. Honestly, this is kind of like being able to read the entire internet's mind. What are people typing into that search bar every single day? It's their hopes, their fears, their most urgent questions. It's all right there. It gives you this raw, unfiltered insight into what's on their mind on a massive scale. Next up, focus groups. Okay, this is where we go from looking at big data to actually having a conversation. You get a small group of your ideal customers in a room and you just listen. I mean, really listen. You can hear the hesitation in their voice when they talk about a pain point, or you see the excitement when they imagine a solution. These are the human details you will never find in a spreadsheet. And our third tool is social listening. Imagine being a fly on the wall in literally millions of conversations that are all happening right now about your field. That's what social listening is. You can see trends before they become trends. You catch complaints before they blow up. And you spot these little windows of opportunity that your competitors are totally missing. So, okay, we've gathered all these incredible clues. We have a pretty good idea of what people are looking for. But that's only half the story, isn't it? To really solve the case, we need to know who we're talking to. And that brings us perfectly to the second part of our framework. All right, now we're moving from just collecting clues to drawing some real conclusions. Step 2 is all about taking that raw information we found and building a rich, detailed profile of our customer. This is where we put a human face on all that data. And to build that profile, we really need to get a handle on two things. First, what's the nature of the relationship here? Is it a quick, one-time thing, or are you in it for the long haul? And second, who exactly are you serving? Because let's face it, the person who just wants a quick, cheap fix is a totally different person from the one who's looking for a trusted partner for years to come. And this is where it gets really fun. Just look at these three customer types. You've got the loyalist. This person isn't just buying your stuff, they're buying into your brand. They stick around because they value that trust and quality. Then you have the newcomer. They're a little lost, maybe overwhelmed, and they're just looking for someone to show them the way. Simplicity is everything to them. And then, of course, the bargain hunter. They know what they want, the absolute best deal. Value is king. Understanding what drives each of these people is the secret to speaking their language. So we've dug up the clues with our detective work, we've built the profiles. Now, it's time for the big reveal. This is the moment where we connect all the dots and our whole customer recognition strategy just comes to life. And this is how it clicks into place. The real magic happens when you can draw a straight line from what they need to who they are. When you realize that your newcomers are the same people searching for how to get started, bam, suddenly you know exactly what to do. You can create a simple step-by-step guide that makes them feel seen and understood right from the get-go. And that's how you turn a nervous first-timer into a future loyalist. So what's the big takeaway here? It's this: having a great product or a great idea isn't quite enough. That true, lasting connection, it's built on a foundation of empathy. It's about knowing not just the problem, but the person who's actually dealing with that problem. That's the real heart of customer recognition. So, I'll leave you with a little challenge. Forget about the sales pitches and the marketing plans for just a second. Think about one single question. What is one question you could ask your customers today that would start to open the door to a deeper understanding? Just start there. Thanks for tuning in.